Observe the frantic energy of the modern world, the desperate need to be heard, the cacophony of opinions, the pathetic scramble for validation. Most people equate noise with power. They believe that the louder they shout, the more space they occupy. They are fundamentally mistaken. Do you feel it? That creeping suspicion that despite all the talking, no one is actually in control? You are here because you have sensed the cracks in the facade. You have realized that the loudest man in the room is often the most fragile. Today, we peel back the skin of social convention. We shall explore the terrifying efficiency of the silent frame. By the time we conclude, you will no longer be a participant in conversations. You will be the architect of them. But I must ask, are you prepared to lose the comfort of your delusions? Before we descend further, a necessary warning. The stratagems discussed hereafter are derived from high-stakes behavioral psychology and dark rhetoric. They are intended for defensive awareness and professional advancement. Cerebral Command assumes no responsibility for the moral bankruptcy of those who use these tools for predatory ends. Proceed with calculated caution. Indeed. Let us descend into the biology of dominance. To understand why silence is a weapon, one must understand the amygdala hijack. When you refuse to respond to a provocation or a question immediately, you create a vacuum of expectation. The human brain is biologically hardwired to abhor a vacuum. It craves closure. When you remain silent, looking into the eyes of your counterpart with a relaxed, predatory gaze, their prefrontal cortex begins to fail. Their internal monologue becomes a frantic mess of, "Why isn't he speaking? Did I say something wrong? Is he judging me?" Observe the dopamine-cortisol shift. While they flood their own system with cortisol, the stress hormone, out of social anxiety, you maintain a steady, alpha-wave neurological state. By doing nothing, you are doing everything. You are forcing their nervous system to submit to your rhythm. It is not magic. It is neurobiology. It is the art of the static frame versus the erratic pulse. Consider Scenario Alpha. The boardroom execution. Imagine a negotiation for a contract worth millions. The opponent presents an offer. It is insufficient. The average man would argue. He would explain his value. The architect. He does nothing. He leans back. He maintains eye contact for precisely 5 seconds too long, until the opponent begins to fidget. Observe how the opponent eventually speaks again to break the tension, lowering his own price before you have even opened your mouth. You have won the battle without firing a single shot. Now, Scenario Beta. The silent seduction. In a social setting, everyone is performing. Everyone is a jester. But then, there is you. You listen. You hold the gaze. You respond to a question with a slow, deliberate sip of your drink. And then a brief, enigmatic smile. Before answering. By withholding your reaction, you become a high-value mystery. You are the only fixed point in a spinning room. People do not fall for those who give everything away. They fall for the mirror that reflects their own desire to be noticed. But beware. Silence has a jagged edge. If used without the correct non-verbal subtext, you may simply appear slow, or worse, incompetent. The difference between the cerebral commander and the mute lies in the eyes. If your eyes are darting, you have lost. If your brow is furrowed, you are afraid. And observe. Others will try this on you. When you encounter a silent frame, do not fill the void. Simply smile. And wait them out. Two predators in a room of silence is a sight to behold. It is a game of blink first. If you cannot master your own discomfort, you will forever be a pawn in the games of the elite. Most people will never understand the dynamics I just shared. They will return to their noisy, frantic lives, wondering why they feel so powerless. But you are different. You are starting to see the invisible threads. If you wish to master the human mind and stop being a pawn in other people's games, join us. Subscribe to claim your seat among the architects. Those who see what others cannot. In our next session, we shall explore the subtle art of the invisible influence, how to plant an idea in someone's mind so deeply that they believe, with absolute certainty, that it was their own. Subscribe. And prepare your mind.